If you feel alone right now, not just physically but deep inside, like something is missing, like no one truly understands what you're carrying, then stay here for a moment because this message is for you. There are moments in life when loneliness doesn't come from being by yourself, but from feeling unseen. You can be surrounded by people, talking, smiling, going through your day, but inside you feel disconnected, like no one really knows what you're dealing with, like no one sees the pressure you're under, the thoughts you're fighting, the heaviness you carry quietly. And sometimes you don't even say it out loud, but deep inside you ask, God, where are you? Because you prayed, you tried, you held on, but the silence stayed. And now it feels like it's just you and the weight of everything you're going through. But listen carefully, because even in that silence, God is speaking. And this is what He is saying: I have not left you. The Bible says, I will never leave you nor forsake you. Not when you feel strong, not when life is easy, but especially when you feel like this. Because God's presence is not based on your feelings, it is based on His promise. Let me take you to a moment in the Bible that many people overlook. Elijah was a prophet of God, a man who had seen miracles, a man who had stood boldly in faith. But after one of his greatest victories, he found himself running, afraid, exhausted, and alone. He went into the wilderness, sat under a tree, and said something very real. Lord, I have had enough. He wasn't just tired, he was emotionally drained, mentally overwhelmed, spiritually exhausted. And in that moment, he felt alone. Now watch this carefully, because this reveals the heart of God. God did not ignore him. God did not rebuke him. God did not say, "Why are you weak?" Instead, God met him there. First, He allowed him to rest. Then He provided what his body needed. And only after that, God spoke. Not through something loud, not through something overwhelming, but through a gentle whisper. Because sometimes God does His deepest work in quiet places. And what Elijah didn't realize was this: he thought he was alone, but God had already preserved thousands who still believed. He wasn't alone, he just couldn't see it. And maybe that's where you are right now. You feel alone, not because you are alone, but because you cannot see what God is doing behind the scenes. Here's the truth. Loneliness is one of the most powerful feelings you can experience. Because when you feel alone, it's easy to believe that you've been forgotten. But God never forgets His people. Never. Even Jesus, in one of the most painful moments, cried out, my God, why have you forsaken me?" In that moment, he experienced what felt like separation. Not because God had truly left him, but because he was carrying something heavy beyond what words could explain. And if even Jesus felt that kind of moment, then what you are feeling does not mean you are weak. It means you are human. But just like Jesus, your story does not end in this moment. So if you feel alone tonight, hear this clearly. God sees you. Not the version people think you are, but the real you. The tired you. The quiet you. The part of you that no one else notices. He knows what you're carrying. He understands what you cannot explain. And He is closer than you feel right now. Even in silence, He is working. Even in stillness, He is present. Even when nothing seems to be changing, something is happening that you cannot yet see. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not alone. God is with you, right now, even here.